Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Happy Monday. I want to say good morning to Ray Triggs. Good morning to Dr. Nikki. Again, happy Easter to the both of you. Good morning to Daniel. Happy Easter to you as well. Good morning to everyone. Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the reason why I was running a little bit late is because I was having to edit a little video. So now I edited a video and I posted the video on my throwaway channel. Y'all, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Over the years, now I've built 2 monetized channels, plus I got a throwaway channel where over 600 people subscribe. So please check my community wall and subscribe to my throwaway channel. You probably asked, J.Dunn, what's the purpose of a throwaway channel? J.Dunn, why? J.Dunn, why? Because sometimes I just have to post stuff over there when it's necessary. Sometimes I just have to get over there at that throwaway channel and get the content of others and post it on over. Now, there might be a strike, there might be a flag in the near future over there, but I don't use that channel enough. I just build up the subscribers, and I post content over there. Pertinent content, necessary content. But also I post the content over there so that people can know, hey, I got the video. Hey, I heard you say it. Hey, you trying to do some shit with malicious intent. Oh, okay, that's what you trying to play? Oh, okay. I got the evidence. I'm smarter than the average bear. But good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, y'all. Let me light my cigarette. Had to go ahead and light my cigarette, y'all. I did not make any coffee this morning. I have a Red Bull instead. This is a sugar-free Red Bull and it's watermelon Red Bull. Oh, you were there? You enjoyed it. Well, thank you, Dr. Nikki. Dr. Nikki, that Saturday night Spades game, this past one was quite interesting because it was so much shit popping off up in the beef sector that night. Everybody was live. King Roman was live. I think Lemon went live. I don't know who else went live. I know Kimmy went live. But y'all, I went over there to try to get the cliff notes about Kimmy's live. But y'all, Kimmy had already put on her members tier. And at this point in the game, me and Kimmy, we are cordial. But we ain't cordial like that for me to be buying her membership now. We ain't cordial like that for me to purchase the damn membership. So I'm sure it was information up in that live that I missed, unfortunately. But I wasn't about to pay for the damn membership to see what in the hell went on. Now, based on what I heard, what everybody else was saying was that Kimmy was highly disappointed in King Roman. This is only what I gathered, y'all. So all this could be allegedly. Please like my video. She was highly disappointed in King Roman. It was something about some information being circulating, some doxing information related to Dory, the horse. Y'all know the horse that y'all been seeing trampling through the beef sector lately? Y'all know the horse that y'all have been seeing trampling through from platform to platform through the beef sector talking shit. Well, it seems that some doxing information for Dory has been circulating. And based on what I heard, I think the information came from Kimmy. If I'm not mistaken, I think King Roman got the information from Kimmy. I think Ness got the information from Kimmy. I think a few people got the information from Kimmy, and it was almost like a test to see who was going to put the information out first. But everybody is sitting on the information, scared to put the information out first. Which I understand, you definitely want to be smart about how you run your social media platform, especially when you are a content creator and an influencer on here, you definitely want to be smart about it. The one thing that I am happy about is that even though I'm connected with so many behind the scenes, I am happy that I'm not connected with Kimmy in that way, because Kimmy didn't send me that information. I don't have the information, which is good. Sometimes in the beef sector, it's good to be out of the know. Sometimes in the beef sector, it's good to be out of the loop. I don't know what information they got, this damn information, but I'm glad that the people ain't cool with me enough to send it to me. It looks like Ness and King Roman might have it. Then they say a couple other people might have it. I don't know. But all I do know is that Kimmy was mad because it came out that she had gave the information to King Roman. She said she gave him the information for his protection. Good morning, Netra Netra. Now, she said she gave it to him for his protection just in case he needs to use it later on. But I think his commentary was like he kind of felt like it could have been a setup where it's so many people sitting back with the same information waiting on the first person to drop it. Ain't that foul? Ain't that foul what they do around here? So that was that. I missed that though because I was doing my spades game. I missed it. So it is what it is. Now, so I woke up this morning and I went on ahead and I went to church with Jay Wilson, y'all. So yesterday I did get the link to the Facebook group for Jay Wilson's church for the Easter service. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, well, let me go ahead and mosey on over here to the church service. So I could see what was going on, what they had going on. What's good, C-Mac TV? I'm mosey on over there. I'm listening to them sing. Y'all, Jay Wilson was over there playing the hell out of that piano. You hear me? He was feeling it. Y'all, he was playing that piano down. Foot was moving. Y'all know that foot be moving and be touching the pedal of the piano, touching the pedal down there to change it. Oh, he was getting it. I said, look at Jay Wilson praising the Lord. I said, look at him in all his glory. Y'all, when I watched the church service this morning, so the choir had about 5 people, and I'm not even exaggerating. I promise you, I counted 5 people. 5 people. Jay Wilson was playing the piano and singing, so he was person number 6 in the choir. It's a little small and quaint church, but it's cute. Good morning, Teddy. To everybody that's showing up late, I did tell everybody y'all must check my community wall because I got a receipt over there. That's the reason why I called this Get Ready With Me Silly Rabbits edition. Because it's a silly rabbit up on here. Just silly. For no fucking reason. Just silly. But yeah, so it was like the 5 people up in the choir. And I mean, really 5. I counted them. At first, it was only 4. But then a 5th person came. And then it was 5 people up there, and then Jay was playing the piano, singing with them. But he looked like he was having a grand old time. I saw the people that were attending the church service. It looked like, if I skimmed the room, I would say that they had a good 30 people up in there. Looked like they had a good time. The pastor at that church is a black lady, which I was like, okay, because I think she was the one that had on the white robe. And, she was preaching. But I thought it felt good to start my Monday morning off with a little praise and worship. But I had to laugh because it's Jay Wilson Church. I was saying to myself, I said, the beef sector really ain't shit. Y'all, even me watching the replay of the praise and worship over there on Facebook, I was seeing all types of beef sector people that was there. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Y'all, when I last looked, and actually, let me go over here because I still got the window up on my laptop. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that I mute this, but I'm gonna refresh this because I want to see if the numbers went up, y'all. Oh yeah, the numbers don't went up already. Oh no, they trying to get me. The numbers went up already. Jay Wilson over here for this Easter service. This church got 2.6K views. This church is over here. They getting views on the damn video, and I'm like, the beef sector really coming through for the Easter service like this. I guess I ain't the only one. But one thing that I did find funny is that, like I said, the beef sector was all up and through the chat, and particularly, which she shouldn't mind because she was commenting at the service. So I hope she don't mind this screenshot. Most people know her name already. Most people do. But let me see. So Deanna was there. And y'all, I did get this from the chat at church. So at the service at church, Deanna was right there. Deanna McIrvin. She was there. And she put everything good here. No threats in the building. That's what she had another put. I guess when she said no threats in the building, she was talking about Tracy because she was looking at the footage. She saw Tracy wasn't there, which they said Tracy didn't show up. But they said Mark didn't show up either. But the funny part that made me screenshot this is Deanna is in the church service in real time and said, and said, Brother Wilson, please bow your head during the prayer. Y'all, they started praying in the church and Jay Wilson did not bow his head and he had his eyes open. I don't know if he refused to bow his head or if that's just what he do, but no, he did not bow his head. He did not close his eyes, and Deanna had to call it out. And I hollered. I hollered. I'm like, the man can't even be in church. I said the beef sector is too much, y'all. They too much. I also saw Lori, aka Lolo, there in attendance. The Ghetto View was at church, in attendance, typing in the chat. It was a few people typing in the chat. But yeah, I said leave it to Deanna to even critique this man while he at church. Why he at church? So let me take that down. So that was quite funny. So after I finished doing my praise and worship at Jay Wilson's church this morning, I mosey on over into the YouTube streets and I'm like, okay, well, let me see if I missed anything from yesterday. So my first thought was, let me go and try to see about any lives that was happening while I was live yesterday, because I was live for so long yesterday. I didn't expect to be live that long. But I was like, well, let me go see if any lives happened. And I saw that Ness had a live. She must have been live at the same time as me because her live was about grown folks TV. Which it makes me wonder if that's why Grown Folks TV showed up yesterday and dropped down up in my chat and I had to block him. But Ness was over there talking about grown folks and about grown folks dragging him. Dory was on the panel bringing me up, asking why I'm up so early in the morning. Why you worried about why I'm up? Y'all, some of these people so weird. Now, I've spoken plenty of times in my morning show about trying to wake up at the same time. I know I said that before about focusing on your sleep hygiene. That's how I know that a lot of these folks, they really don't watch me, but they just want to come through and critique. Easily about 2 weeks ago, I was talking about focusing on your sleep hygiene. And even if you don't go to bed at the same time every night, you wake up at the same time every morning. And that's what I've been putting in practice for the last 2 weeks. This will be week 3. So now I will take a nap during the day. Don't get me wrong. Hazy Sarah, I will take a nap during the day, but I still try to wake up at the same time. to build up a better sleep routine. But so Dory wants to complain about me being up. Bitch, what does it matter to you? You ain't the Lord. If the Lord woke me up, he woke me up. Why do you give a damn what time I woke up, bitch? Worry about you. I can't stand these people that really be focused on the silliest ass shit. Don't worry about when I woke up. What, you mad that I woke up? Because that's what it feel like. On Pizarro's the other day, Dory did try to take a jab at me, saying that something along the lines like she wished that I wouldn't have woke up. What's good, Solid Sonny? Something along the lines about she wished I wouldn't have woke up. She wished that I could have took Natasha's place. That's what she said about Natasha Malone. She wished that I wouldn't have woke up. Like, what? Now, Dory, of all people, should not be the person that say that she wished that I didn't wake up when we all know what Mona pulled in 2019, what Mona faked her own suicide for clicks, views, and attention. And now Dory claimed that that's her girlfriend. But y'all, what is interesting and what I find hypocritical is that Dory is doubting that Jay Wilson and Mark is still together because ain't nobody seen Mark no more. Yet Dory gallops around here wanting us to believe that her and Mona is still together. When the last time y'all seen Mona on here trying to support Dory? I'll wait. When the last time y'all done seen Dory and Mona interact on here? I'll wait. So Dory wants everybody here to believe that her and Mona are still good. They still together. They still kicking it. They are still an item. But we ain't seen Mona around. Mona ain't been here to claim her or nothing. It's just Dory running around here saying Mona's name, trying to get clout. Dory wants so bad to be an OG. Even to the point to where she tried to say it and she don't even believe it herself. Have y'all ever heard somebody actually make a statement and they say it with such uncertainty? Such uncertainty that you know that they don't even believe it their damn selves. Good morning, Sadly Mistaken. Good morning, everybody. Dory says she an OG of the beef sector. She one of the creators and the founders, and that Mona founded it, and but her being with Mona made her an OG and all this weird ass shit. But she don't even believe that. And she be saying. She say it and she be ready for somebody to co-sign it and be like, yep, Dory, yep. You founded it. You an originator. Yep. You were so important. You were so relevant. Yep. I got my Red Bull on ice. But I just find that laughable. But again, let me get back to my point. So why Jay Wilson and Mark gotta be separated? Because we ain't seen Mark in a while. But people keep buying Dory's lie that Dory is still with Mona. Well, we ain't seen Mona in a while either. Why Dory over there saying that she mad that I woke up this morning, or she mad that I didn't trade places with Natasha. Do we even know that Mona is still here with us? Do we know? Dory trying to say that Mona is still around, but y'all, I don't buy it because we ain't seen her. She came on here. Good morning, Miss BB. She came on here to be on Dory's channel. She didn't come over here to help Dory grow the channel. I mean, if anything, at best, while Dory trying to prove that she an OG up in the B sector, the least that she could do is have Mona just be up on her channel with her. But notice, instead of Dory coming back with Mona to try to build this channel that she over there trying to build, because Mona wasn't around, Dory had to adopt Tulsa. Don't y'all know if Dory really had Mona still around, that Tulsa would not be, Dory and Tulsa would not be this thing that we see right now? She would just have Mona. But then it also lets me know that Dory always need a sidekick. When Dory was growing her last channel, she would do like these panels, her and Mona. They still wouldn't get views even with Mona over there. They just wouldn't. But now she trying to replace Mona with Toast, and that didn't work. But yesterday, y'all, I kicked up some shit, and I'm proud of myself for it. On the one hand, I was like, well, damn, J.Dunn, it was Easter Sunday. Did you have to kick up some shit on Easter Sunday? But I was like, well, yeah, I did. I had to kick it up then. Because I got up and out, like what I said in my live yesterday, I went to Sir King's, I went to Jay Wilson's. I was telling Jay Wilson about what happened over here. Then Sparkle was up there, Lady Sparkle was up there and was confirming some of the things that I was saying. Then Stephen came up. Jay Wilson took my word for it, but then also I did my live showing the receipts yesterday so that anybody, including him, could see that I'm not lying. And so he ended up feeling some type of way about Tulsa. Then Tulsa felt some type of way. Then Dory, I think it was Dory that was live, and Tulsa had got up there, and Dory and Ness tried to jump Tulsa. They tried to tell Tulsa where Tulsa can go, where she can't go. They told Tulsa to stop going over to Jay Wilson because Jay Wilson was turning on her. Tulsa said that he grown. Tulsa said, I'm grown, bitch. Tulsa said, I'm grown and I got a husband. So I could go wherever I want to go. And I like to go over there to Jay Wilson. So I'm going to keep going over there to Jay Wilson's. They tried to scold Tulsa. Them two tried to jump Tulsa. Tulsa didn't appreciate it. It's funny how when Tulsa and Dory try to jump me all the time on these panels, Tulsa be for that. But once Dory and Ness was jumping her raggedy ass, then she ain't like it. And so she dropped off the panel, and then she went and did a 10-minute live about Dory and Ness. And she was saying how Dory and Ness was trying to dictate her and try to control her about where she go. She said she enjoyed going and chilling and hanging out with Jay Wilson, that she gonna keep going over there. She said they don't get to tell her what to do. I was on the spaceship after that, and I was letting Pizarro know that all of that went down. When I was telling Pizarro about all of that going down, Dory tried to call me a lie. Dory said, J.Dunn, you a liar, you full of shit and all this stuff. And I'm like, girl, I ain't lying, I'm telling the truth. She wanted to cuss me out only for her to have egg on her face. Did y'all see that exchange over there at Pizarro's? Because it happened. It was funny. And then once Dory went and saw what really happened, then she went and did a live on Tulsa. Then she tried to drag Tulsa and told Tulsa that Tulsa ain't doing nothing but getting used by Jay Wilson. I think it's interesting and quite funny how people always want to tell you how others using you. But if they had the chance to be in the place, then they would be in the place and they would be used. Case in point. Ness keeps saying that Jay Wilson trying to use me, that Lady Nika's trying to use me, that all of these people trying to use me. But when she had the opportunity, she tried to use me too. She's saying these people trying to use me, but she honestly mad because Jay Wilson is tired of her right now. But I think that Jay Wilson will let her up. I don't think Jay Wilson banned her. I don't know though. I don't know. Once Jay Wilson found out them gossiping about his man, he might have a different story about it now. I mean, imagine sitting around some folks and finding out that they've been gossiping behind your back about you and your man. Imagine. Imagine. Y'all, one thing too that I want to show y'all from my video that I had put on my community wall. Let me see if I share that community wall video, what's going to happen. Because y'all need to see the video in its entirety. But because I do have it on my community wall, y'all. I've been advertising that to y'all. But I'm trying to go over here now so that I could see my community wall. 1 second. In my post. Oh, I got 64 views on this video. Well, wonderful. Wonderful. What's good, Lemon Zest? How you doing? Good morning. Oh, she got 94K followers. So why she ain't telling them to come over here to support Dory? Y'all, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe that Mona deal with Dory no more. Dory just over here using Mona name and she don't even realize that Mona don't deal with her no more. But I'm proud of Mona if she got that many people. That's good. That's great actually. So I just present my screen to y'all. This is my video that I posted on my community wall. Again, this is on my throwaway channel. I recommend each and every one of y'all, whether you hear in the live or if you catch the replay, go to my community wall, subscribe to that throwaway channel because that's where I put pertinent information. And I put that information in order to keep my main channels clean and safe. So let me go ahead and red bar through this to get to the gist of my video. So I wanted to show y'all this. So y'all, there is an Instagram page that Ness created. How dumb. Oh, actually, I'll let myself talk. Let me let myself talk in here. Of an obsessed criminal do you have to be? You started this Instagram channel and your first post was my picture from my video. You started this Instagram channel, Beef Sector Shade Room, and your very first post is my picture, Vanessa. Let's not forget, I got all of your information in case I need to use it for legal purposes. Weren't you the one that always said keep it on YouTube? Weren't you the one that said, oh, we're going to keep it on YouTube? We not taking anything away from YouTube. Didn't you say that I obsess over you, but you made a whole Instagram page to post my pictures? And now you actually had the galls to admit, Vanessa Blaze, on your channel to threatening to post my people. Well, who are my people? What people of mine do you plan to post over here? And how in the hell do you think that you would be able to get away with it? So I think y'all just heard that first part of my video. The reason why I had to stop my video at this point is because the next portion of my video is my screen recording of Ness admitting this to her channel, on her channel. Now, of course, I cannot show her screen recording here on this channel. Otherwise, she would be able to flag me or give me a strike. It would be a flaggable or strikeable offense. But what I caught her saying while I was trying to get acquainted with some of the stuff that I missed yesterday is that she plans to use this Instagram page that she has admitted to being the creator and owner of to post my folks. I'm still not sure what she mean by my folks. What do you mean by that, Vanessa? What do you mean? It's a lot of people that say when you get the docs and you lost. It's a lot of people that say, J.Dunn, they don't even want me to mention the son that she ain't got. But now she talk about trying to post my folks. Now, how would she like it if I get up here and post that son? How would she like it if I get up here and post her folks? What would all of y'all Ness lovers that lick her damn ass, what would y'all think about that? If y'all woke up one morning and the son that she ain't take care of is up on my community wall, what would y'all think about it? Would y'all jump on me? Would y'all say I'm obsessed? Would y'all say that all I do is say Ness, 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 Ness? Would y'all say all these things? What if you woke up and her mama's picture was over here? Would y'all be upset? If you woke up and her brother's pictures was over here, would y'all be upset? I mean, hell, when I post the picture of her beat up face, y'all got mad, right? Y'all got mad, and that was her face. That wasn't none of her relatives' face. That wasn't none of her folks' face. That was her beat up ass face. That was her swollen face that I posted. But what are y'all mad about it? Good morning, Jinx. Good morning, everybody. What y'all mad about it? But you mean to tell me that all of y'all sat over there up in her live and heard her say that she gonna try to use this Instagram page to post my folks and y'all ain't say nothing? I wonder why. I wonder why. All of the Lipstick Alley, where y'all raggedy bitches at? Y'all ain't up yet? And Lipstick Alley, why y'all raggedy bitches don't be over there supporting Ronnie Q in the morning? That's what I need to be asking y'all. Y'all want to be up in everybody else's business, posting about everybody else over there. Let me stop sharing my screen because I'm done with the video. But watch the entire video and you can hear her talking about posting my folks. Like, bitch, please. Don't play these games with me, Vanessa. Don't play these games with me. Now, you already know with this Flag and Wars, I got every updated piece of information of yours. Don't play with me. I don't think you want these troubles. Because whatever you decide to post, whoever my folks are, especially if I know them, you will have cases on your ass, state to motherfucking state. You hear me? Because I live here in Atlanta, but my family don't. My family is across the United States because we are an accomplished family. So whatever my folks that you think you going to post over there after you have admitted it on your motherfucking live, on recording, you have admitted to having malicious intent because you said you want to post my folks because they all slow. They all slow. That's what you said. Now, I'm sure any judge that hear that bit of information that you posting it because they all slow, that right there proves malicious intent. That don't prove that you trying to put them up there because you like them. That don't prove that you trying to put them up there because you give a damn. Good morning, Carrie. No, you posting them because they all slow, according to you. Malicious intent. Your intent has already been out here, and it's already recorded, screen recorded. Bitch, you think you so smart, but you not. Girl, you dumb. But again, if you want to have cases involving you in various states across the United States for 2025, because you talking about me, you said 2025 is about to be the year for me. No, you keep playing these silly rabbit ass games. It might be the year for you. Unless you have intentions of moving again. Pacific Coast. Pacific Coast, bitch. Unless you have intentions of moving again, because you already just moved. But if you have intentions of moving again, I would highly recommend that you don't do nothing with my folks. I would highly recommend that you sit over there and take the L that you got. Good morning, Bella. That you take the L that you got and just keep it moving. Imagine this bitch thinking she doing her big one, trying to post pictures of motherfuckers, and she don't even know what states they live in. Now that's a dumb bitch right there. Now that's a dumb bitch right there. But even just the threatening, and again, if I put your ugly ass son up on here, everybody have a problem. It'll be outrage. Everybody will want to tell me something about putting his ugly ass on here. Everybody will want to say, oh, she evil. But then you just up on your live saying that I wasn't a good person. But you talk about posting my folks. Now, which one is it? Are you a good person, bitch? The things that you continuously try to do that just make you look stupid. And especially don't make you look like a good person. But I guess you look like a good person to them motherfuckers that be over there with you. I ain't playing these games with you. But I need to get back to Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley, where y'all hoes be at up in the morning while y'all don't be over there running queues? Now y'all be in everybody else live, clearly. Clearly. Y'all be in everybody else live to get screenshots, to get screen recordings, to post their videos, to write paragraphs about them, to talk about them this, that, and the third. You be in everybody else live to know what everybody else doing, but y'all don't be over there running Q live. I mean, it's about 100 of y'all over there, ain't it? About 100 of y'all. Well, maybe some of y'all dead. I don't know. I don't know. Some of y'all might be dead. But the ones that's alive, them Lipstick Alley hoes, the ones of y'all that's alive, why y'all don't be over there running Q live giving her some damn support? Y'all just want to be at everybody else live, typing away. Your raggedy ass. Y'all, I noticed that Hoes with Heart didn't go live yet. Normally they would have given a live by now. I feel like them Hoes with Hearts, they got out of Dodge after that damn Krispy Kreme bitch had showed up at Nest is talking her shit. Y'all remember Nest had that Krispy Kreme bitch over there trying to talk her shit about me? And she did a whole type of content based on lies from a bitch that ain't never met me whatsoever. Y'all forgot. What I noticed is Hoes with Hearts. I would have thought that they would have came live and let Krispy Kreme get her shit off with an exclusive with them. But they ain't even came live. I wonder why. I wonder why. Who made Krispy Kreme shut the fuck up? Who did? Who made Krispy Kreme stop running around here talking and trying to go from panel to panel and doing these tours? Krispy Kreme, you drunk? Because I read a community wall post where you was called a drunk bitch. And I didn't even know you was a drunk like that. But you also one of them lesbians, just like Ness and let's be honest, running around here claiming lesbian with a whole child. Yeah, I never do really understand that. The people that really be trying to rep the set of being a lesbian, but they got kids. Good morning, DC. Moderator, how you doing? How in the hell you repping a set of you being a lesbian? You got kids. Like, bitch, what? Make that make sense. Anytime you got a kid, that means that you got a souvenir, hoe. You got a souvenir that you really did let a man skeet up in you. That's a whole souvenir. That's something for you to remember that man by for the rest of your life. But you be repping lesbian. Oh, I'm a lesbian. Oh, this one ain't a lesbian. She ain't no lesbian. She ain't this, she ain't that. But y'all got kids. I can't with y'all. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. But yeah, Host with Heart didn't come live. I got a clue why. I got a clue why. I think it was that community wall post that was calling Krispy Kreme a drunk. That Krispy Kreme was gonna fuck around and find out. I think that's the reason why. That's what I think. What else did I want to tell y'all about? Y'all, it was pretty dry yesterday, except for me kicking up that dust with Dory now. And I actually felt proud that I did that. The only thing that I don't feel proud about is that I think Stephen was kind of caught in the crossfire. Because Ness ended up making a live and was trying to call out Stephen because Stephen did a live calling out Ness. I guess they tried to critique Stephen because Stephen clicked Jay Wilson link. So now Ness and Dory already mad at Tulsa clicking Jay Wilson link. And now they mad at Stephen because Stephen went to Jay Wilson panel. But Stephen is from the Umar sector. Y'all really trying to control him now too? Stephen is a man who was delivered from homosexuality, according to him. If he want to go over there and have a conversation with the good pastor Jay Wilson, why he can't? Why y'all trying to give him that peer pressure? Like he can't even go over there and talk to Jay Wilson. Maybe he need to. I ain't saying that Jay Wilson is a monk because he definitely not that. But I will say that I don't see any harm in Stephen going over there to have a conversation with him. But Ness did a lot saying Stephen don't need to go over there. Well, what Stephen need to go? He only can go over there to your channel? What Stephen need to go? He can only go to Doris' channel. He can only go to Shakim's channel. Where Stephen need to go? And why you dictating grown people? Oh, and Voodoo Badu. I hope you up in my clouds. If you ain't up in my clouds, hopefully the word will get to you. Now, you, for whatever reason, you love to try to fit into something, which I don't understand why. Hell, even when Ness had tossed you on your ass that first time and you started being over there with Pizarro on the spaceship, I treated you with nothing but kindness. Good morning, Angela T. White. Nothing but kindness. When your mama was sick, treated you with nothing but kindness. Commented on your community wall. Anytime you did a live, whether it was 3 people up in there, whether it was 10, I was one of the 3 people or one of the 10 people. When your mama passed away, I felt very, very bad for you because I done walked in those shoes. I know the road that you about to be walking. But the thing that I don't understand is how me coming into your live yesterday. Now, first off, you get up there and you let them know that I tried to shade you. I didn't try to shade you. I was speaking honestly with you. I mean, how is it that yesterday Ness and Dory was able to tell Tulsa that Jay Wilson don't come and support her channel, but me coming into your live to ask you where your friends are and why they not supporting your channel? Where are your new friends? Why they ain't supporting your channel? Why is that me shading you? That ain't me shading you. That's me telling you the motherfucking truth. Now, if you want bitches around you that don't tell you the truth, then go find another bitch for support. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. But I thought it was quite hilarious. Just yesterday, Ness and Dory tried to make Tulsa feel some type of way because Jay Wilson don't come to Tulsa's channel. But Tulsa is always at Jay Wilson's. Tulsa's at Jay Wilson's. Tulsa sit on that panel. Tulsa will be on that panel from sun up to sundown over there at Jay Wilson's, but Jay Wilson never stepped foot at Tulsa's channel. But you live yesterday, and I came up in your live and I said, where your new friends at? Where they at? Because I ain't see none of them bitches up in there. And you took it as shade instead of taking it for what it was, which was the truth. Even to the point to where he over there telling them, I guess, what they supposed to do, whoop my ass for telling you something? For me telling you the truth, they supposed to beat my ass. Good morning, Zoe. Good morning, Angela T. White. Good morning, everybody. They supposed to whoop my ass for telling you the truth because at the end of the day, even when you was on the panel, Ness was like, when are you going to go live? When are you going live? He had to tell them he already been live. Let that sink in. He's sitting on the panel making Ness money. Ness saying, when you gonna go live? And he already had them been live because I came up in this live and asked where the fuck they was. Good morning, Tracy. They circulating they own little circle around his ass to the point to where them motherfuckers up on the panel where he thought he was snickling, kikiing, and he-heeing with him. He thought he was sitting there amongst some friends. All of them on that panel, nobody knew that you had been live already. Which means that they ain't checking for you. It means that they are using you to make them money. But then they want to turn around and say that everybody else is using somebody else, but no, they using you over there. Maybe one day you will see it. Because I see it. That's why I had to let it be known. Look, where your new friends? They ain't even know. They don't even have the notification. They might not even be subscribed. And then even you put that community wall post and tagged a million content creators up in it, except for the content creators that actually show up and support. You tagged about 20 content creators in that community wall post. I done supported every single live that you did, but I didn't see my name. I didn't see my name tagged nowhere up in it. I didn't see J.Dunn tagged nowhere. I didn't see Dunn Dada tagged nowhere. And I'm always up in your motherfucking live. I ain't see none of it. But I think it's interesting. Tracy, I'm happy you here because I saw your community wall post as well, where you put my name up in there. So, Tracy, some kind of way, somebody had lied to Jay Wilson a couple of days ago and told him that I was sending you cash apps so that you could go to his church yesterday. Now, I ain't sent Tracy no motherfucking cash app. And that's why I just be like, people love to lie to lie. So when I clicked Jay Wilson link yesterday morning, I honestly did not click it expecting to cause any type of havoc or chaos. I clicked it. Oh, somebody typed it up in Jay Wilson chat and he read the comment and that's what somebody had told him and he was trying to believe it. So that's what made me click his panel yesterday to clarify that. Because I was like, why in the hell people up in your comments, up in your chat telling you that I send Tracy a cash app to go to your church? I ain't never sent that cash app to go to your church. To be honest, I didn't even believe that it was actually going to go down like that. And I'm just being honest. Even though I heard Tracy talk about the church, y'all, for some reason, I ain't bit more believe it. And I even told Sir King yesterday morning, I was like, well, I believe it once Tracy actually showed the proof that she is there. Because Sir King was trying to get my opinion on it. I was like, I really don't have an opinion because I don't know that that's really going to happen. Yeah, I never have. But that's just how the people lie. And that's when I clicked the link yesterday to let Jay Wilson know that was a lie. And I also was trying to remind him that he still needs to trust and verify. Remember, trust and verify used to be a big thing for him. Well, he trusts and verify any piece of information that he got. But he's slacking on trusting and verifying. Now it seems he doing a lot more trusting than verifying. You need to verify that before you say that mess. And the reason why I really want to clear that up, because when it was told to him, Tracy, he was like, she got people sending her cash apps and sending her money to get her in trouble. They're going to wind up getting her locked up. And that's the last thing up on my mind. So I needed that narrative to be squashed if it ever even grew feet. I'm not sending Tracy no cash app to go to nobody's church. Damn sure ain't sending her no cash app to entice her to go and do anything that could get her in legal trouble. I ain't trying to do that. I had my own legal shit for the last couple of years that I just finally got on the other side of. I am not trying to set nobody else up to go through any of that bullshit, and damn sure not Tracy. So we ain't gonna tell them lies. But so I got up there to set the record straight about that, and while I was up there setting the record straight about that, it's how the conversation ended up shifting over to Tulsa, and I started telling Tulsa what he was saying about what Tulsa had said about him and Mark, and how Tulsa was saying that he stole Mark from Mark's wife, and all of this other mess. And so with that conversation, kind of was the events that unfolded yesterday. And now here we are this morning. Now I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say to y'all. Ness didn't go live last night. Lemon, I don't think Lemon went live last night. I don't think Pizarro went live. What? Pizarro go live? Y'all can't really remember who all went live last night. Um, I was trying to peek in and catch up on everything that I possibly could. But for the most part, I was kind of just minding my business last night, getting myself ready for the week ahead. Getting myself mentally prepared. I had to touch bases with a few of my relatives. Um, my godmother, she was traveling this week. And so I was trying to make sure that she got where she was going safely. And she did. She got there safely. So I was just trying to deal with all of that stuff, real life stuff. Tracy said maybe Ness went to visit her son. I don't think so. And actually, Tracy, maybe y'all should have had invited Ness son to the church. Didn't Ness say to her brother and the son they stay in San Antonio too? Maybe for Mother's Day, because we just had Easter, but for Mother's Day, Tracy, if you end up deciding that you want to go to the church, if you decide that you want to go to the church for Mother's Day, invite Ness brother and Ness son to come to the church for the Mother's Day program. I think that might be good. I think it might be. I think that it'll be some spiritual healing that the son might need for Mother's Day. Can y'all imagine about to be 13 years old and you done had all them Mother's Days without your mother? Without your mother even in your life. And I think that's the coldest part about it. Because they always bring up my mama, but my mama is dead. She dead. But I couldn't imagine my mama still being alive, living, breathing on this earth, and not being around for nothing in my life. Y'all, I couldn't even imagine it. And that's really why I just put myself in a lot of these people's shoes, and I'll be like, wow. Especially that son, I'll be like, wow. Could just imagine that your mother is alive, well, and able-bodied, and still, even with being on top of the ground, through her own will and selfishness, refusing to let you be back up in her life on a full-time basis. Dead people don't have no choice, y'all. Once they out of here, they out of here. But when you alive and you do have choices to make, and every single day you wake up, you make a conscious choice not to be in your son's life on a full-time basis, that's crazy as hell, and it's sad. It's pathetic, actually. Tracy, if you could do me a favor, well, no, you ain't got to do me a favor. At least go to look on my community wall and check out my video. I had to do an upload on my throwaway channel. If you're not already on my throwaway channel, please go to the throwaway channel, subscribe to that channel. I was going to ask you to share that video, but don't share the video because Ness probably going to flag it once she realizes it's over there. So it don't make no sense for anybody else to share it, because once she realized the video is over there, she just might flag it. Because, I mean, it's some incriminating words that came out of her mouth. What's good, LSA boss? LSA boss, where in the hell all the LSA people at? Why they don't be over there supporting Ronnie Q? Yeah, I had the screen record part of Nest Live, and that way, if she want to try to clean it up a lot, she can't, because I already got it screen recorded. It's already saved on my device. So even if you try to take the video down, if you try to private it, or if you try to lie your way out of it, I already got it, Ness. LSA boss said, you don't fuck with Ronnie Q. Damn. What's good, clicking the view? Good morning to everybody. Damn. Everybody giving Ronnie Q the cold shoulder. Why? Is it because she had a ham hock arm? I don't think y'all should turn y'all back on her just because she got a ham hock arm. I think that y'all still should treat her the same. I think y'all should be over there supporting her A comment on her, did you? Oh, she two-faced. I could believe it. I could. I know that some of the crew people be over here support me sometimes too, and they love her. Why y'all love Ronnie Q so much? Why? Why? Like, I think they said that she used to be up in the crew, but then she left out of the crew, but then she might be back up in the crew. I'm not sure. I don't think Pizarro trying to get up in the crew no more. They was Talent had said Pizarro was trying to be the new Talent said Pizarro was trying to be the newest member of the crew, but I think Pizarro done changed her mind, y'all. She moved on. She had to go ahead and move on. She said, "No, she ain't gonna be able to do it." But y'all, I done rambled here with y'all for an hour, which is great because honestly, it wasn't too much to talk about. Talked about Jay Wilson's church. People asked me about review. What Peeper of Game asked me about reviewing it, but no, y'all, it's something about me where I really don't play with God like that. I don't care how messy or how petty that I might want to be. I don't play with God like that. Even if I didn't believe that Jay Wilson might would have tried to flag me or something, if I had put that video over here, it's just something about people. I mean, if people can't go to church and have church be a safe space, then where can you go? The only safe space is that you really, well, I was about to say the only safe space that you have is church and home. But then I had to say, well, because some people live in homes and it's not a safe space at all. It's not a safe space at all. So that's why I'm like, well, where's the safe space? The only safe space is church. So the fact that the people go there, I didn't want to review it and put the innocent people up on here. Which that was another thing, going home and having a safe home. Ness and Dory, they still trying to lie and say that I lied about my friend being killed. I think you really done ran out of content where you have to create this narrative that I would have the need to lie for any fucking reason that my friend and her son was killed due to domestic violence. I think y'all are pathetic and stupid. And this is the reason why I no longer give two fucks about you and your domestic violence. And when I feel like putting your swollen face up on this application, I will. For you to say that I lied about my friend being killed by domestic violence and that I did it for attention, bitch. But meanwhile, you was trying to seek the attention from Queen Op and Shell. And that's why you put your motherfucking face up on they Bigo, bitch. And that's how we all got it from they Bigo, because you was seeking attention with that swollen ass face hole. The fact that you ran through the beef sector, letting everybody know about how you got your face beat the fuck in by that man. But specifically, Queen Op and Shell had a large Bigo following and a large Bigo audience, and you wanted attention, and that's why you put your picture out there, and that's why we have the picture now. It's laughable. Again, you do the things you project. You project. My friend and her son being killed ain't nothing that I made up. It's nothing that I would lie about. I wish that it didn't even happen. Bitch, and I told you that even before YouTube even knew. But you ain't got nothing else to say. Like what I said again, bitch. You don't have nothing else to say against me. So then now you want to say that I would lie about that. Why the fuck would I? Why? Because you ain't think I had motherfucking friends, bitch? And please like my video, y'all. Like, don't nobody just wake up and lie about no bullshit like that. For all that, I'd have kept it to my damn self. But I had told Ness, and this is one thing. I told YouTube because I knew I had already mentioned it to Ness. And I didn't want Ness to have nothing hanging over my head. You have to understand that I know exactly what I'm doing, especially when I was still corresponding with that bitch here recently. Anything that I told her, I made sure that I came to YouTube and spoke about it as well, because I ain't want nothing. I ain't want her hanging nothing over my head. Because I had already had a very candid adult conversation with her about domestic violence and about what happened to my friend and her son. Because I had that real life conversation, me trying to take the high road, me trying to be a grown ass adult, me trying to look the other way past the beef and actually say, well, look here, this happened, blah, blah, blah. And then now she running around saying it was a lie. That's why you can't be nice to no bitch like that. But then she wonder why she feel like everybody else be a demon to her, while people jump on her. Because, bitch, can't nobody be a human towards you, bitch. Just like you can't be a human towards your son, ho. Can't nobody open up and be human with you. And it makes sense. You can't even be human with your son. But yeah, it pisses me off each and every time I hear y'all. Yeah, please like my video. It pisses me off each and every time I hear y'all really say that I had to lie about that. And that really does piss me off. But one thing that I can say to Ness and all of her minions, any negativity that you wish towards me or my life, I wish it back towards you. I reverse it and return it to sender. And that's any motherfucking thing. Any negative thought, any type of thing that y'all say, I'm returning it back to y'all raggedy bitch asses, because I ain't got to lie about no shit like that. Don't have to lie. The only difference between me and y'all is the only person that I truly have to worry about is my daddy. That's it. That's the only person I got to worry about. Even when y'all was around here lying, saying that he didn't know me, I don't talk to him, he don't know I exist, and all this type of bullshit. My daddy done spoke on my channel twice already. If I picked up the phone and called him right now, he'll speak up on here again. But it's 6 o'clock for him. It's 7 o'clock for me, 7:16, but it's 6 for him and he's still asleep. I let my daddy rest. One thing about me, I never made a habit getting up on here lying. If I'm going to do something to you, I'm going to let you know I did it, because I want the credit. I want you to know that I did it. But I damn sure ain't going to lie about people being dead. Y'all crazy as fuck. But that's your problem. And that's why you will never prosper. That's why you haven't. Working on the weekend, hope. Like, who the hell be working on them weekends? But you claim that you this, you that. Girl, shut the hell up. Just shut up. You need to shut up. Motherfucking Dory need to shut up. That motherfucking Mr. Ed looking bitch. Oh, and I did say that we can start calling Tulsa Power Revere, because Tulsa like to piggyback up on Dory. But now that they got a creek in the foundation, y'all, I don't know what's gonna become of them. I have no idea what's gonna become of them, but I'm happy that I was a part of it. I'm happy that I was able to spearhead that endeavor and be able to initiate it. I'm happy that I was able to, just be a part of it. Because I'm sick of them. I'm truly sick of them. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Tracy, you missed it yesterday because you was too busy with the church service. Girl, yeah. They fell out because let me tell you what happened, Tracy. So about a week or two ago, I was over here. I was on my Dunn channel doing my morning show when Tulsa came. And essentially, Tulsa and Dory was gossiping with each other about the fact that Mark was bisexual and that Mark's wife never knew he was bisexual, and that Mark and Jay Wilson were being deceptive men and harming the black women in the black community. And so Tulsa did a live talking about how deceptive black men that are bisexual harm the black community. Tulsa also said that her stepfather was a bisexual man, and he was married to Tulsa's mama and never let Tulsa's mama know that he was bisexual. Tulsa also said that the stepdaddy used to touch Tulsa and touch Tulsa's sister. And they were basically, well, Tulsa was basically saying that Mark and Jay Wilson were the equivalent or similar to her stepfather. And so Tulsa came to my panel on my Dundada channel. Hey, Gingy, good morning. Tulsa came to my Dundada channel and was talking to me about it. And I told Tulsa, I said, well, before you jump to these types of conclusions about Mark and Jay Wilson, and then you saying this right here up on the internet, I said, you at least need to have a conversation with that man. But she never had a conversation with that man. She just went over there and just picked up where she left off, sitting up on his platform, acting like she liked him, even though she had just been a day or two prior to running around here saying that him and Mark were deceptive men and that they are harmful to black women in the black community. And so because she never told him yesterday morning when I clicked his link, I let him know what she said. So once I let him know what she said, he felt some type of way about what she said because he felt like it was fake for her to be up on his platform all this time talking up in his face if she have these thoughts and views about him and his partner. So then he said some words towards her before he went to church yesterday morning. And then once he said what he said, then Ness and Dory caught wind of it. Dory was on the live. Ness and Dory was over there saying that Jay Wilson turned on Tulsa. Tulsa came over there to Dory's live and joined them on the panel, only for Dory and Ness to start questioning Tulsa and saying that Jay Wilson had turned on her and that she'll be stupid to go back to Jay Wilson's platform. Tulsa said that she grown and she don't care. She said ain't nobody gonna tell her where she can and can't go. When she gonna go to Jay Wilson's platform whenever she feel like going to Jay Wilson's platform. Ness and Dory tried to jump her and was basically trying to belittle her and make her feel stupid and saying that Jay Wilson was only using her and that he don't give a damn. And then Ness was telling Tulsa that Jay Wilson don't even come and support her channel. So Tulsa is stupid to even be going and being on Jay Wilson's panel and platform all day long, like what she been doing, making Jay Wilson money because Jay Wilson don't have the same support. Going back towards Tulsa. So once they kind of came at Tulsa like that, Tulsa dropped off Dory's panel and started her own live. And Tulsa did a 10-minute live going at Ness and Dory. And she basically said she don't appreciate them trying to tell her where in the hell she can go. She said she have a good time when she go and chill on Jay Wilson's platform on his panel. She have a good time whenever she over there with him. She said that she will have a conversation with him about the situation so that they can come to a meeting of the mind and come to peace. And Ness and Dory did not like it. So then Dory went live about Tulsa and just kind of just told Tulsa, like, look, Tulsa is stupid to be still dealing with Jay Wilson. Good morning, Pizarro. Good morning to Patricia Alexander. Good morning to Dirty Laundry. Oh, Dirty Laundry said, I was just listening back to this live, but I'm not sure if you know this. Yes, I know. I know what happened to her. Yeah, I know. What I'm supposed to do about that? That sounds like a personal problem, don't it? Hold on, let me put this up here. Yeah, I know exactly why she became a mother. I know exactly why. Oh, good morning, LSA boss. My bad. I know exactly why she became a mother. But what that got to do with me? Don't that sound like a personal problem? I mean, when she get on here and she talk about my mama dying, she don't give a damn about my mama dying and the trauma that happened to me when I was 19. When that happened, she don't care about my trauma. So what do I need to care about this trauma of hers? I gives no fucks. If you don't give a fuck about the trauma that I experienced at the age of 19 when my mother passed away, then I gives no fucks about the trauma that you experienced when you got ran through. And that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. You the one that got ran through. And the fact is, when I heard her tell the story, essentially she went somewhere that her mama told her she didn't even need to go. Where the people around her told her don't go do this, don't go do that, but she was being a hard-headed ass teenager and went and tried to do it anyway. That's called being disobedient. When you are disobedient and you put yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time and something like this happened to you, that's a personal problem. But dirty laundry, I'm not getting an attitude with you at all. I don't want you to take it that way at all. But I just want you to understand, when people have a lack of care or concern about anything or any of my trauma, then why should I care and have concern about theirs? Good morning, Keishana. If your mom and your family told you to stay your black ass at home that day and not to go XYZ, but you went anyway, and then you found yourself in a precarious situation, that's a disobedience problem. But meanwhile, she was up on that high horse. What's good, storylines? But meanwhile, she was up on that high horse at YouTube cameras talking about how she was raised right and her mother raised her right. Well, but why you was disobedient and went where you shouldn't have went? Hold on. Zoe, how do you know what friends I have? Bitch, you are on my computer and don't you ever forget. See, this how you get cussed out. I see why you don't have a lot of friends. How do you see that through my damn computer? Bitch, you need to go outside and touch some grass and get a real life. Because if you think for a second, my interactions with people up on this application is the equivalent of whether or not I have friends in real life, you crazy as the fuck. Crazy as the fuck. See how stupid you just sound? And I ain't even want to have to mow down on you this morning, but you just put this real crazy ass shit up here, and I just don't understand it. I see why you don't have a lot of friends. Bitch, you don't know how many friends I got, ho. That proves nothing. By listening to your reason, it's okay to get great. I never said it was okay. What I said was, if you can disregard my trauma from losing my mother at the age of 19, then don't expect me to give a damn about your trauma. That's what the motherfucker I said. If you can disregard my trauma from losing my mother as a teenager, then you cannot expect me to give a damn or care about your trauma from when you were a rebellious and disobedient teenager. Now, listen to comprehend what I'm saying, not just to spin it to what you think I said, because I never said it's okay to get great. Remember, I can't stand grown folks TV to this day because he done threatened to grape me multiple times. And all he did was make a threat. So we all know, right? This right here, what you said is a bold-faced lie, but you just gonna lie to spin your narrative any way that you can. And it's cute. It's cute. Good morning, Miss Ray X. Good morning, youngest. You gonna lie to spin your narrative any way that you motherfucking can, but you not gonna tell me that I should give a damn about anybody's trauma more than I give a damn about my own. And if they don't have the decency and the courtesy and consideration of me to care about anything that I done been through, then bitch, I don't care about what you went through. And that's just facts upon facts. I'm sorry that you're not used to people being blunt and honest with you the way that I am, but I'm always going to be blunt and honest. I will never place anybody's traumatic experience over my own. I will never place anybody's traumatic experience over my own. So when you thought that what I'm supposed to cry? Cry for what? That wasn't my pussy. What I'm crying about it for? That wasn't mine. What I'm supposed to cry? That motherfucker running around here talking about I take dick when that motherfucker really did take dick and got skeeted in with a souvenir called a baby. That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. So, yeah. But yeah, your bad that you think that my 1 hour and 18-minute morning show is you being able to know my damn life. Good morning, Robin. Happy Monday. That you know my damn life. You don't know my life worth a damn worth shit. Hell, most of y'all believe that I ain't even have family. I got plenty of family. They just don't live in Atlanta. But y'all stupid. I mean, hell, my video I posted on my community wall, Ness said that she gonna take pictures of my folks and put them there. How she got pictures of folks to put over there if I ain't got family? But y'all believe that. Ain't that what y'all believe? So then how can Ness threaten to put anything up on the Instagram, my folks? I thought I ain't have no folks. Good morning, Wayne. I thought I ain't have no folks. I thought I was alone. I thought nobody loved me. All this other weird ass bullshit that y'all say. And now you just walked up here saying that's why I ain't got a lot of friends. Like, bitch, you don't know what friends I got, ho. Why these people have to make me cuss them out on a Monday morning? I don't be wanting to cuss everybody out. Damn. Oh, Born Dog up in here. Oh, Born Dog been blocked for ages. That's a motherfucking ZX person. Hold on. She said she got friends but only put up celebrity pics. I got a picture of me and one of my good friends on here already. And she's a YouTuber. But you damn right I ain't putting none of my friends up on here. They ain't motherfucking YouTubers. What you want me to put pictures of me and them up here for? For them to get doxxed? Bitch, you ain't even got your own picture up here. The nerve of you to put a LOL before this motherfucking stupid ass comment, you stupid bitch. Zoe, put your picture up here. You ain't got your picture up here. But you really want me to put my friends' pictures up here so they could get doxxed? What, so that they could get followed? So that they Facebook can get messed with? So that Instagram could get messed with? So that they family, their kids get messed with? You want me to set my friends up for the okie doke? Are you stupid or you dumb, bitch? You won't even put your own picture up here. Cause I am focused. I'm pretty much done with my commentary. I done been here an hour and a half, girl. I'm pretty much done with my commentary, but I just want this bitch to really understand how stupid she sounds. Like everything that you come here and say is silly. She said, call a friend right now. Put your picture up right now. Put your picture up right now. Put your picture up right now. As soon as you put your true picture up right now, I'll call a friend. The time starts now. You got 1 minute. She not getting to me, Pizarro. I'm speaking to my people like how I speak to my people. So put your picture up right now and I will call a friend. That's how we gonna do that. Let's wait to see if she comment with her picture. Right, a whole white woman up on the picture. Trying to come up in here placing demands. Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all, at this point, I ain't taking no prisoners. Fuck a raggedy bitch. Good morning, ghetto intellect. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday to everybody. And the crazy thing is, Pizarro, that's how you know this bitch is new to the beef sector, because she don't even realize my first show ever on the beef sector was called Idol Talk TV, and it was me and my real friend. Like, she's stupid. My first show ever in the beef sector was called Idol Talk TV, and it was me and my real friend. And we used to do all of our shows at his apartment. But that's how I know you knew. You knew, and you very gullible. Very gullible. Pizarro, do you remember my Idol Talk TV show with me and my friend, the dude? All of the women in the beef sector used to lust over him too, which that's what I find so funny, because now people say that the women in the beef sector be lusting over gay men. Well, my friend most definitely was gay, but they lusted over his ass even in 2018 back then. They lusted over his ass, and then people started trying to dox the hell out of me. Right. Pizarro remember the show. DC said the time is up. Hold on, let me put here. Pizarro said yes. I remember the show. He had a sexy voice. And DC said time's up. So, bitch, you ain't changed your picture, so I ain't phoning a friend. What the fuck you think this is? Who wants to be a millionaire? This bitch came up in my chat and said, phone a friend, bitch. This bitch came up in my chat and said, phone a friend. What? But yeah. Y'all, and to be honest, I think we would have still have been doing that show, but once all the doxing started and he realized how crazy it was on here, he didn't want to be on here no more. And I learned that lesson the hard way. That he didn't want to be on here because of the doxing and because of the shit. It's another one of my friends that I done interviewed over here before. What's good, XO? What's good? How you doing? Good morning. But he didn't want to come on here. My other friend, K Fun, done did multiple interviews on here with me. She was getting doxxed. My other friend that's trans, his name Trey, and he's a trans man. He done been on here with me. But then once the doxing happened, he stopped being on here. I mean, most of my friends already know how the beef sector get down because they used to come on here and be on my show. But that's how I know a new bitch from a new bitch from a new bitch. But anyway, Pizarro, I did most of my commentary this morning. I was talking about the fact that I woke up and I I went to church with Jay Wilson this morning. I went to the Facebook page and I went to the Facebook page and I listened to the church service this morning with Jay Wilson before I started this live. I think Jay Wilson did a good job playing the piano over there. He did good. I mean, at least I know that people can't come on here and drag him about his creativity and his talents, because he did a good job over there. Now, I will say that people were saying that he bigger than what they thought, but to me, I don't know. I just okay. Thank you, EXO. To me, I just didn't have any expectation for Jay Wilson's size. I still think that he lost weight. Like when I was listening to what people were saying yesterday, it was like people was acting like that he really did, he had got fat or something. But he really wasn't fat when I saw him. He wasn't. He was Jay Wilson was bamming them keys on the keyboard and directing the choir with one hand. You hear me? He be bamming it, and then he directing the choir. He telling them what to do and what to move, and he singing at the same time. Jesus. Well, Tracy, I just don't think he fat like he used to be. He used to be fat, but he ain't fat right now. But yeah, he was doing everything. Jay Wilson was doing 4 different things for the church in one time. Oh, hey Mika Baby Green. Good morning. Yeah, I didn't think he looked too bad. The way everybody was trying to drag him, I was expecting to go over there and see a blimp. He didn't look like a blimp though, y'all. Now I gotta give credit where credit's due. He did not look like no damn blimp. He looked okay. And that's the thing, me and him on the good foot right now. So that's why, I ain't gonna go too hard about him and his church experience. But Jay Wilson, he didn't look so bad at all. But yeah, well, I done been here for an hour and a half, so I guess that's my time to go. Pizarro, you about to do a live? Tracy said from the waist up is okay. Who gonna do a live next? Well, actually, let me go look and see if anybody is yeah, Zulu. He want to wake up. Now he done bark. So y'all, I'm about to cut this short so that I could go ahead and take him outside. Y'all, normally he sleep through my entire morning broadcast, but I guess he said not today. He said not today. So let me see if I can find anybody to redirect y'all to. Let me look and see if it's anybody else live. Because I don't know if Pizarro or Tracy going live next. Y'all know what's crazy? This is my first time trying to do a redirect from this channel. And I kid y'all not, in my redirects, this is so weird. Let me show y'all this. Yeah, I'm telling you, stuff be happening up on here that just make you pause and then you have to get to thinking. Okay, maybe later. Let me show y'all what's in my redirects right now, y'all. Because I was trying to redirect right now. And let me show y'all. Let me make this big. Let me see if I could blow it up to make it bigger, this screen. Uh-oh. Let me go back to redirect. Oh, no. It selected it. No, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to blow it up. It's still selected. Do y'all see in my redirects? Pretty much every redirect that's there is for Miss B-Town. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Pretty much every redirect that's in this channel for my J.Dunn channel is Miss B-Town videos. And all of them say upcoming. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that wild? Now the woman had all of these live scheduled upcoming. And the woman has passed away. Y'all, that is crazy. Stuff like that be crazy as hell to me. When I see it, I have to call it out. And it's like all of these are being recommended for me to redirect to her. And I'm like, what? Y'all, that's wild. Sometimes I do feel like the universe be speaking to us in some ways. But we just have to be open to receive it. But like all of these is hers. How she have all of these videos waiting? All of these videos upcoming and waiting, y'all. I cannot. So even right here on my J.Dunn channel, like I told y'all, I was subscribing and supportive to her. And now all the redirects is hers. That's wild. Let me stop sharing. That's wild right there. But anyway, that's enough for me to go ahead and end this live. Because I don't know what the universe was trying to show me. The fact that all of my redirects is her videos. But now I got to ponder on that today. That is wild as hell. But either way, thank y'all so much for joining me. Please like the video. Please share the video if you have sharing capabilities. And if you got here late, definitely red ball to the beginning, catch the beginning. I just did a lot of rambling and talking about what I saw. What I saw over the last few hours. Hey, Uncle Dimples. Good morning. I'm about to go. I done been here an hour and a half now. Dirty laundry. It could very well be a sign. I'm telling you, as much as people think that I'm not in tune with the universe, Miss B Town don't have nothing to do with Let's Be Honest. How about that's a sign for me to talk to my auntie? See, this how I know some of y'all YouTube people be so brainwashed. Dirty Laundry is telling me that's a sign to have a conversation with Let's Be Honest. No, I'm thinking it's a sign for me to have a conversation with my auntie. The one that I know in real life. Not no damn sign to talk to no motherfucking raggedy bitch off YouTube. This is what I'm saying. Well, y'all don't even be having a real life. You think that a sign from the universe or a sign from the spiritual realm has something to do with a bitch on my computer. I'm talking about people up in my real life. My real one. You know, the family that I ain't got. The family that I ain't got. That they say. So no, I don't take it a sign about no damn Let's Be Honest. Fuck that bitch. I said what I said. But my real life family, I am going to call my auntie this morning and check on her. But either way, thank y'all so much for joining me. Again, like the video if you haven't. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. I will talk to y'all later. Let me get my music. Bye, y'all.